What do you think should matter most for Nigeria? I mean, from your experience in the battlefield, and then documenting stories of the underserved as a documentarian and educationist perspective.
We really need to acknowledge that, it's not Nigeria's fight against the insurgency. There's lots of other people that need to be involved. And obviously, the way the American foreign policy is now about withdrawing from a lot of places and stuff. And, if Nigeria is losing the drone support that came from French forces or American forces, then we need to be thinking about that sort of high level intelligence and movements. I think what we really need to be thinking about is how we can get the regular forces, not just the special forces of the Nigerian military, to be able to work with the local population in a way that's built on trust. So again, we've got a long history of issues there that we need to overcome in order for this collective front to be presented, to be able to push that back. I mean, the British have a history in Malaya back in the 50s of putting people into compounds and then creating militias in there that kind of protected themselves against the communist insurgents. So, through history, as always, there are lessons that are there, and we can either choose to use them and think about how we can adapt them today. Because at the end of the day, I think, the insurgency and its movement down and what it's looking to do, and, its insatiable need to consume people and communities and the way it looks to operate, that it's a clear and present danger. And if we don't address it at some point, it will present itself on our door. And, from Abuja to Kaduna isn't very far. And then from Kaduna to the northern border isn't very far as well. So, it's here really in all sense and purposes, because preparing to come to Nigeria for this visit, people were saying to me about the security situation, what it's like and all that. A lot of it is misinformed because they're hearing snippets of it and stuff, and they don't do their research and they don't understand. So, it's like anything, going anywhere is a calculated risk. But Nigeria, the new place for sort of, adventure tourism, because of its fantastic countryside and stuff, and mountains and rivers and stuff. Well, that will only become relevant and effective if there's security for people to come and visit. And as we're seeing in places like Kashmir, where once there's one terrorist event, it wipes out a tourist industry, then we really need to be thinking about, if we're going to attract investment, how do we keep it? And it will only stay if they feel secure.